everyone, welcome back to my channel. Join me for a coffee and let's see what I've been up to in my cross stitching in the evenings. So very little has been going on, which is why there hasn't been a video to round up my progress in June, because I really was only working on one work in progress. I only stitch one project at a time, so I'm not one of these really interesting floss tubers who are on to show you like 20 works in progress and watch them grow. I don't do that. I am a one project at a time kind of girl. Same with my dressmaking, same with knitting, whatever it is. I may have several different projects on the go, but only one in any given craft, if that makes sense. So to give you an indication of just how little I've got into my sewing room or how little I've been getting done, I still have not opened my Cotton and Twine cross stitch subscription box from June. And this must have arrived at like 26th, 27th of June. And we're now, what, on the 17th of July? But it's grand. The last couple of weeks have just been family time. Weekenders, day trips, lots of visits, just having a really nice time together. Henry really loving his adventures and exploring. He's just totally finding his own little way, and we're just there for the ride. But no, it's been a lovely couple of weeks. Going back to work is going to hit me like a ton of bricks, but I'm actually going into work tomorrow for the day, and it'll be a nice day actually. It'll be a productive day and it'll be focusing on good things. But work has really been getting to me, I suppose, the last couple of months. It just seems tedious. I seem to be losing my levels of tolerance. So I definitely do enjoy a little bit of downtime in the evenings, and that's what cross stitching is for me. I may only get 15-20 minutes, but after you do the chores, sort of the dogs, cook dinner, do bedtime, and you know, there's not a lot of time in the day, but I do fit in a wee bit of cross stitch in the evenings, and I do find that that is what relieves me of the pressures of the day. And there really are some. I like to be the kind of person who thinks they're not affected by work at all, but that's not the reality. So I've really enjoyed having some time off. I've totally reconditioned myself to time off being time off, and that means I'm not really crafting, I'm not really dressmaking, I'm not doing any of those things because I'm just enjoying time with my little boy. And really, no amount of dressmaking in the world competes with that. And I know I used to prolifically sew, I suppose is the polite way of saying it. But also when I kind of reassessed that habit, it wasn't a sustainable way to be either. So I've enjoyed slowing down that process. But definitely picking up my cross stitch in an evening gives me that little bit of inner calm that rejuvenates me for the next day and the next day. So yeah, as I say, not much stitching's been done, but one project I have been working on is the stitch along from Historical Sampler Company. Now this has now been completed. They've moved on to their next, which is a Halloween one, but I literally finished this one last night, so I'm so behind. This started back on the 13th of May. I came to it a couple of weeks after everybody else because I had fear of missing out as usual. And I was saying to myself, you know, don't do this one, skip it, because you really don't have the time. Truth is, I didn't have the time. I don't have the time to do it in the time frame that the stitch along kind of, you know, it kind of pushes you to do. You know, and you see everyone's progress and you're like, oh, I feel like kind of need to keep up. And I was like, no, you don't. So I think I reframed my own mind thought and figured I'll always get it done. Whether it's now, whether it's a year in the future, it'll get done somewhere, sometime. And I have actually completed it. And I think I've done quite well. I think I completed it quite quickly, considering I came to it quite late. We're well into June before I picked this one up. Now, the downside is this is all I've done. So I don't have like a little group of things to share with you and to show you, but I will share this with you. So this was a collaboration with Stitch Rofia, one of my personal favorite cross stitch designers, and it is complete. So do more of what makes you happy. You've got your lovely little spools of floss, you've got books for reading. We have up here some wool and knitting needles, little embroidery project going on there. It's probably cross stitch actually, but whatever it is, it's really, really cute. And the typography is, as usual, lovely. It's quite a soft palette, not my usual style, and not my kind of colours, but when you put them all together, they work really, really beautifully. And I really enjoyed stitching this. I always enjoy the Historical Sampler Company stitch alongs. They have started their Halloween stitch along, and I'm wondering, would I get it done by Halloween? Because I kind of figure when it's the themed stitch alongs, I want them completed for the time of year they're intended for, this year, not next year or the year down the line. So I haven't actually started it, but having finished this last night, I'm tempted. Don't know. You may see me starting a new one. So there we go. That has been all I have got stitched up in the month of June, start of July, and I doubt very much there'll be much more progress to share with you at the end of July, so we'll be well into August by the time you get another update as to what I have been doing cross stitch wise. So one little project to show for my time, but it is beautiful. I don't know how I'm going to finish it. I don't know if I want to frame it or if I want to maybe turn it into a cushion or just do something else with it. I don't know. Any ideas? Always appreciate it. So, of course, because I don't have any time, I've got some other things here that I have picked up. This one I could not resist. It's just my little hoop to frame this one in. So again, big fan of Little Dove designs, and recently this little design was released. Little songbird. Yeah, big fan of birds of any kind. My house is surrounded by them. We have all the feeders replenished daily. We even have 3 squirrels who have made our garden their home until the dogs see them and they scarper. But I thought this is beautiful, very folksy, gorgeous little palette. Love that bright blue bird. And I always find Little Dove designs are quite easy to stitch up. They don't take weeks and weeks and weeks. But I'm really looking forward to this. This will maybe come with me the next time we go to the caravan. And then another project I couldn't resist, and I hope I get this one done for Christmas. It's another little kit. So this one is from Bothy Threads. Again, big fan. They have such a huge selection. It's hard not to be a fan of some of their works. And I decided I really loved these little mice and toadstools. So I think there's some gold work in there as well, some gold thread to kind of bring it to life. And the fabric's really, really pretty too. Gives it a really lovely atmospheric feel. So I'm looking forward to having that stitched up for Christmas time. I might be off work, but my coffee is no less appreciated. Now, I am going to actually open this up, and I totally forget I actually totally forget what's in here. Let me see. Just get under the sellotape. I hate sellotape. I don't know why we still use sellotape for things. Well, that didn't work out too well. Not very smooth for an unboxing here, am I? Let's see. There we go. My nails have got to that length where, you know, you're a little bit more wary. There we go. Actually, I think I remember. I think the project is a biscornu. There's a couple of designs in here. Okay. No stranger to these unboxings, are you, if you come here regularly? I love these. I love the project boxes. I do skip now and again when the design just really isn't up my street, but I just love that flexibility too. And it's a really simple thing to do, but here we are. Pretty. So, what do we have in here this time? Yes, this corner. So, this is the June design two options. You've got this lovely sewing themed option, and you've got this little squirrel option as well. Now, if we can pause for just a second, sorry about that. I wanted to pause for a second because I'm going to explain why I'm not going to stitch up the little squirrel design and why I'm going to go for the sewing themed one instead. Is because last year, possibly the year before, there was a beautiful little biscornu design in one of the cotton and twine boxes, and this is the one I stitched. And I think there were two options back then as well. I think one had gnomes, which I really don't like. I think it's because as a child I was reading those Goosebump books and there were like killer gnomes or something. But yeah, really cute little design. So I do use it now and again as a pin cushion, and then I feel sorry for it and I don't want to stick pins in it anymore and I change my mind. But they're also nice as decorative little things as well. And instead of stuffing it, I mean, you could also put something heavier in there and use it as a little weight. Which would be a really cute idea too. But I'm definitely going to go with this. These are definitely my colors. Like, I'm an autumn girl, but we'll go with the other theme just to make a difference. So you'll see inside you've got beautiful color charts. One for each and one for each side. Oh, with an idea of how to make a little bonus project as well. And it's this little scissor charm. Really cute. So, looking forward to that. That looks like one that is achievable. That's not going to take me a long time. So, that'll be nice. And then, inside my bag, I have all the goodies I need to create this. So, got my fabric, got my beautiful threads. There's probably enough to actually stitch both of these. There's always so many threads left over. And in here as well, you've got your little needle, which is gold plated. Much nicer to stitch with, I have to be honest. Pop those back in, and then I'll show you just what else is inside the box. So you always get your tea bag, and I really do have the worst luck because I end up with Earl Grey tea bags quite frequently. I hate those things. Love these. Candy kittens, really nice treat. I sometimes would have enjoyed those while I was pregnant. Something in here, cute little bag. Let's see what's inside. Got a little dog company. What do we have in here? Oh, little buttons. Cute, those are the little buttons to finish off the biscornu. Lovely little mother of pearl shell hearts. Really cute. Let's pop those back in before they disappear and get lost. And there's something else in here as well. Gorgeous little pair of Stark scissors, because you always need these handy when you're stitching. What a lovely box. Can't believe it took me so long to open it up. We'll maybe just skip the tea. Yeah, I'm not going to bother boxing that back up because I will actually start stitching that later on. Don't know if I hit my camera or not, but sure, I have my moments. That is my roundup of what I've been stitching and some of the things I plan to work on in the near future. Hopefully in the near future. So yeah, just thought I'd pop on and say hi, and you know, still here, just enjoying the busyness of life. Might not be enjoying it this time next week when I'm back at work, but there'll be plenty of other days to take off and have a break. So yeah, we'll get the balance right, and that's what matters. Anyhow, I will have to make a little video and share with you some of the dressmaking projects. By some, I think there's two. I've made two things. I don't think I've gone extreme there either. I still have to share pattern tests, so maybe in my next catch up I can do that. One of them still haven't been released actually, and it's been well over a month since I finished them, so hopefully that'll be released soon and I can share that with you. But yes, I'm just going to go and continue to catch up on chores. So it's been a morning of ironing and it's 20 degrees, which is very hot for me. So this has been like the perfect couple of weeks. It's been 18 to 20 degrees. That's my perfect temperature. When we're starting to hit 22, 24, 25, I don't cope very well. So if that happens, I may become a recluse But until then, I'll be enjoying the great outdoors and having lovely days with my family. I hopefully will chat to you all soon. Hopefully everything is good with you, and that you're enjoying some crafty moments yourself. But until I'm back, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.